Patrick's nose was drilled with a hole. Chili powder was poured directly into it. SpongeBob's lawnmower shaved off his eyebrows. SpongeBob was also in a bad situation. One day, SpongeBob cut off a corner of himself. They began exchanging different mini versions of themselves. The two were inseparable and extremely close. This made Squidward very disgusted. He could only turn and walk away. Patrick enjoyed having mini SpongeBob brush his teeth, but his bad breath made mini SpongeBob faint. SpongeBob, in turn, dressed mini Patrick in pajamas identical to his own. The two got along very well. The next day, SpongeBob took mini Patrick to work. He even made him a mini Krabby Patty. Suddenly, they discovered a much larger Krabby Patty. Luckily, SpongeBob rescued it in time. Then he saw some fries, almost turning Patrick into a deep-fried starfish. SpongeBob had to tie them together to protect him. Mini Patrick tried to escape, almost injuring himself. They were about to eat breakfast. Patrick devoured all the food in one sweep. Then he made mini SpongeBob do hard physical work. Everyone began to resent each other. When they returned home, to prevent trouble, SpongeBob locked mini Patrick in a fish tank, without considering his feelings. Meanwhile, mini SpongeBob broke his arm while working. Patrick ignored his pain, pressed him onto the workbench, and attached a strange fake arm. Late at night, mini SpongeBob sneaked back into the pineapple house. They looked at each other pitifully. They decided to team up for revenge. The next morning, SpongeBob and Patrick found themselves tied up. The two mini versions began their revenge. Patrick's nose was pierced and filled with chili powder. Huge pliers were shoved into SpongeBob's nostrils, forcibly pulling out his nose hairs. After the revenge, the two were hungry. They wanted to make some food, but realized they couldn't cope with the giant world. Seeing this, SpongeBob finally understood that neither of them had truly considered each other's feelings before. They untied themselves, picked up tools and materials, and soon, perfect mini pineapple house appeared. Next to it was a mini Patrick's home, and even a tiny little nest.
Gotta have a Care Bear.
Their relationship was restored. Suddenly, they noticed a house missing from their new setup, so they moved Squidward over.
Run. Those two again.